you talk a little bit about how he is as a person, like his personality?
Yeah, so something unique about children with Lamb-Schafer syndrome is they are called the sunshine babies, and that's because they're always really happy. And Oliver is the epitome of that. And he's truly one of the most pure, one of the most loving humans I've ever met in my life. And he's just a special, special kid.
So Oliver, when he was born, we noticed that he just was a little bit more floppy than what we would have expected. We brought the concern to his pediatrician, and they had him genetic tested around 4 months, and that's when we received his diagnosis of Lamb-Schafer syndrome. I remember making the phone call over to Meeting Street asking if they had any availability in their toddler class. That initial conversation with the director kind of just settled my anxiety immediately, because she wasn't talking about what Oliver was gonna need or what Oliver couldn't do yet. She was basically just reassuring me that everything was gonna be okay and that Oliver was gonna be celebrated as a student here.
And that phone call just put us so at ease, and we felt extremely comforted and loved and supported, and it just made us feel like Oliver's gonna receive the best care that he possibly could have, and it was just so special.
I'm sure most of you know, Meeting Street is not just for children with special needs. It can be for typically developing students as well. And I think that if we look at the purpose of school, right, at the end of the day, we want to build intelligent individuals, but really those that know how to interact with everyone. And I think that that's what's so important about having even those that don't have special needs come to Meeting Street to be able to learn those skills. The preschool classroom was asked last year if they could speak any language, any second language, what language would that be? So some of the kids said Spanish, Portuguese, and then another little boy was called upon, and he said, well, I want to speak the language that Oliver speaks so that I can communicate with him better. And like the whole classroom just cried, and they told us as parents, and that was just really special to us, because these kids, they have the heart to love, and they just need to be given the opportunity to be exposed to children that are different than them, and the world's going to be a better place because of Meeting Street raising such wonderful kids.